Hi everyone, this is Rod. Hope you're doing well out there. Hey, today I want to talk about how do we get our energy back. Like right now, a lot of us are struggling with energy, including myself. And we got all these problems out there. We got the COVID virus out there. We're worried about that. We're worried about their jobs. You're worried about your family. You hear this media out there. The media can be negative. You hear these horrific stories out there. There's so much that drains us of our energy, and we have to have a way that will help us get our energy back. So that's what I wanted to share with you. I want to share with you 8 techniques that we can use, 8 ideas that we can use to get our energy back. And the thing about these 8 techniques, you only use one of them. You don't use all 8. This is just, you have a choice, and you only use them when you need them. So it's not something you do all the time. So I'm going to share with you. So the first one, get your sleep. I've said this before. It's so important to get your sleep. So when you're having low energy, do whatever you can to get your sleep. Whether you got to take a nap or you got to go to bed early, do whatever you can to get your sleep. It makes all the difference in the world for your next day. So get your sleep. Number 2, visualize your day. I do this all the time. Before you start your day, visualize that it's going to be a good day. Just see yourself. If you're sitting at your desk, see yourself sitting at your desk, it's going to be a good day. Or see yourself mingling with your coworkers and that's going well. Or see yourself helping people, whatever it is, but just see it as a good day. And it's a way to just kind of trick yourself. Trick yourself so it gives you a little bit more energy before you even start your day. Number 3, take mental breaks. And this is actually a good one. I don't do this enough. But one of the things you want to do is take a mental break, meaning for like about 5 minutes, just sit down somewhere quiet and then visualize yourself in your favorite place. So if your favorite place is on the beach, just visualize yourself on the beach. And then use all your senses, like you can feel the sand underneath your feet, or you can feel the wind blowing on you, or you feel the sun coming down, or you can see the waves and hear the waves, whatever it is. But just make it so real by using all your senses that you're actually there in your mind. That way it just kind of gets you away from that place of stress, and that way you just kind of move to getting your energy back. Number 4, make it about other people. When you go to work, your second job, or whatever you're doing throughout your day, just try to take it off of yourself. Even though you are stressed, you don't have a lot of energy, but just take it off yourself and just make it about other people. So when you make it about other people, it gives you a little bit of tweak of an energy, and then also they'll give you energy back. Like a lot of times people will be appreciating what you do for them, or you'll see some sort of success in that area because you're helping other people. You'll feel good about it. And then that little bit will give you just a tweak you need just to give yourself a little bit more energy. Get in the moment. I heard this from Eckhart Tolle. I don't know how to say his name. Eckhart Tolle. He had said this a couple of weeks ago, but he says, get in the moment. And I never really thought about that, but I think that's so important. It's almost like meditation, but it is so important to get in the moment. In the midst of all the things we're going through, like I mentioned before, the virus, your jobs, the media, the ugly stuff we're hearing out there, you got bills coming. If you can just get in the moment, at that moment, and just say to yourself while you're in this moment that in this moment right now I'm actually okay. I know in a moment from now I'm gonna have to worry about my bills. Yesterday, a few moments ago I had some problems, but in this moment right now, just get in that moment and be at peace with it and say I'm okay. I think that would help. That's something that I just learned a couple weeks ago, and that's something that I'm gonna start doing myself. 6. Number 6 is actually hard for me, and I actually don't do this enough. And my wife talks about this all the time, but it makes sense. Number 6 is when you're low energy, it helps just to exercise. Go for a walk, go for a run, go to the gym, do something like that. Exercising will give you energy. Reason why it doesn't work for me is because when I have low energy, I don't have the energy to go to the gym. I don't have the energy to go for a walk. I just can't do it. All these other things that I'm listing for you, they're more easier for me to do because I can just kind of get my mind there. But this requires like a physical effort, and so it's a little bit more difficult for me, but it does work. So this one thing to keep in mind. Number 7 is this push through those feelings and do it anyway. When you have low energy, just push through those feelings and do it anyway. The reason why it works is because you've kind of committed to yourself, and you've said to yourself, no matter what happens, I'm going to get this done. No matter what happens, I'm going to be successful at this. It doesn't matter if I'm low energy. It doesn't matter if I'm having a bad day. Nothing matters. I'm going to get it done. And it's when you make that kind of a promise to yourself, it kind of empowers you. And when it empowers you, it gives you energy. So let's keep that one in mind. So my last one, I do this quite a bit, and which is smile your ass off. I've told this to one of my kids. You know, you're having a bad day, you're starting off with a bad day, you're going into the office or wherever you're going, smile your ass off. Just smile. And it does a couple things. One, you smiling, you're kind of tricking yourself. Like everything is great, everything's going well. And it gives yourself energy. But number two, when you're smiling and you're trying to be genuine with your smiling, what happens is other people will feed off of that. They'll feed off of your smiling. They'll feed off of your energy that you're trying to put out there. And what happens, they'll give that energy back to you. And when they give that energy back to you, it also energizes you. So those are 8 items on my list that'll help you energize yourself. And like I mentioned before, you don't do all these things. You just pick one, and you don't do them all the time. You only do them when you need them. So I appreciate all of you listening, and I'm hoping that this will help with your energy level and help you go get through these times that we're having right now. So thanks for listening. I'll talk to you soon.